Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my show or my channel. I am Stephanie Bree, and today we're talking about what music do I like. Now, last week I did a video on how much I hate rock music, and understandably, people are like, "Well, what do you like?" So I want to talk a little bit about the music that I actually listen to, and what it is that appeals to me about what I'm looking for in music. Um, so it's not that complicated. Mostly, I listen to what we would classify as dance or pop music. So I listen to a lot of Britney Spears, a lot of Kylie Minogue, Lady Gaga, Mariah Carey, stuff like that. So think pop music, but also a lot of dance music. So things like Ace of Base and the Real McCoy and Jock Jams, stuff like that. Stuff you would hear on a Jock Jam CD. I do listen to some techno and some other forms of electronic music, but not a lot. And I do listen to a lot of hip hop. I do listen to a lot of hip hop, but specifically I listen to 90s West Coast G Funk. And I listen to a lot of old school hip hop, like a lot of the classic stuff from the 80s. Just your generic hip hop from the 80s. So that's mostly what I listen to. As far as rock goes, I don't listen to a lot of the grunge or alternative rock from the 90s, but I do listen to a lot of, like, not grunge, but the alternative music from the 90s. So think stuff like Cake, Beck, Garbage, um, you know, things like that, like that kind of like harder to define stuff, stuff like that. A little bit of the mainstream stuff, but not a lot of it. And then I do like a lot of 80s hair metal. I watch a lot of horror movies, and I specifically watch a lot of slasher movies from the 80s, and a good chunk of them have 80s hair metal soundtracks. So I listen to a lot of hair metal because it's what I grew up with my horror movies. It reminds me of my horror movies. So that's mostly what I listen to, just for clarification. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you like to listen to. And help me get to 100 subscribers. I'm almost there. So please subscribe to the channel if you see this video. Thanks for watching. Stay cool.